Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending each part of the world you're watching me from. Okafo, thank you for joining my live stream. My name is Oga Chemek Tv and I'm your host in today's reality diaries. I am an actor, a movie producer, and a professional video editor. My channel is Oga Chemek TV, where I use life experience stories to create short movies that are relatable, horror, and amazing. Okay, Chiku, thank you for joining. Okafo, thank you for joining my live stream. Like this video, be the first to like this live video. In today's episode of Reality Diaries, we're going to be talking about reason why good people usually end up with bad people. Good people usually end up with bad relationship. So, like I told us earlier, my name is Oga Chemek TV, and I'm your host in today's Reality Diaries. It's a lovely day the Lord has made. I shall be glad and rejoice in it. And it's a beautiful Sunday morning, all the way from Nigeria, Africa. I am streaming live to you globally around the world. I'm a movie producer. I create short, relatable horror movies and relationship romantic movies. You could check out my channel at the end of this live stream. But in this episode of Reality Diaries, we're going to be talking about the reason why good people usually end up with bad relationship. So if you're just joining this live, make sure you like this live, turn on notifications, subscribe if you have not, so that you're not going to miss any part of our Reality Diary shows. Every morning section is by 9:30 a.m. Nigerian time, and in the evening sessions is usually 9:30 p.m. Nigerian time. In today's episode, we are talking about the reason why good people end up with bad relationship. And every story we're going to be talking about today is life reality stories that has happened to one or two persons. We don't do fictional stories here. It's life reality stories. Stories that have happened to a lot of people. Fiona Johnson, thank you for joining my live stream. Thank you for joining my live stream. It's nice to have you here. So on today's episode, we are talking about the reason why good people usually end up with bad relationship. Now, everyone knows that good people usually have good heart. What is the definition of good people? If you're a good person, you have a good heart, you're always ready to sacrifice, you're always ready to be there for people even when they don't bother or care whether you exist. So today's story, we're going to be talking about Tolu and Amanda. Tolu and Amanda. This is a story that happened between a guy called Tolu and Amanda. Tolu happens to be a young guy that just graduated from the university. So he went to a function. That particular day he went to that function, he was invited for a wedding. So when he got to the wedding, people were sharing food. As they were sharing food, they have less number of ushers to share food. Tolu volunteered that he's going to help them to share the food. Okay? So in the process of Tolu sharing food, Tolu happened to bump up to Amanda. And Amanda was a very beautiful looking charm lady in her late 20s. She was tall, dark in complexion, pointed nose, and had dimples. You know, this beautiful type of lady, it's figure 8 that when you see her, you don't want to resist her beauty. Okay? Tolu actually passed her with food and saw that she hasn't eaten. Tolu went back and brought a plate of rice with chicken and went straight to Amanda and gave that food to Amanda. Amanda was amazed. Whoa, so we really have beautiful and good looking souls people around the world. She was astonished. Thank you, Fiona. Subscribe and like this video. So we'll continue with our story. So immediately Tolu handed the food over to Amanda. Amanda called his attention. Tolu, please come closer. For a very long time, someone has not been this cool or been this nice to me. What prompted you to be nice to me? Tolu said, it's a beautiful world and we'll make it beautiful more when we help people around us. Make sure you stay till the end of this story. You're definitely going to learn something that will help you in your relationship life. If you are a couple, it will help you in your marriage life. If you are an intending couple, it's also going to help you. Okay? If you're about entering into a relationship, it's also going to open your eyes. It's going to be an eye opener. So, like I said earlier on, if you're just joining this life, my name is Oga Chemek Tv. I'm a movie creator. I create short, relatable movie horror stories and relatable relationship movies. You can check out my channel and check out some of my videos. And today's episode is what we call Reality Diaries. If you've not been coming across this live stream, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications so that you could join us every day when I go on my live stream. And do well to subscribe to this channel if it's your first time so that you're not going to miss any episode of this program. So, as time went on, Amanda took Tolu's phone number. He told him, Tolu, I love how generous you are. You're a young man, and you still have the mind to help me. So he collected his phone number. She collected his phone number. They exchanged contact, and that was the end of the occasion. Few weeks later, Amanda and Tolu connected, and they started talking. They talk on phone calls. They talk on chats. Days went by, weeks went by, months went by, and finally, Tolu proposed love to Amanda. Being that Tolu is a very nice young man who is always ready to sacrifice to everyone around him, Amanda accepted the relationship. Okay, they finally met. So if you're in this live stream right now and you've been following up with this story, would you be able to predict what is going to happen next? I want to hear you guys' opinion in the comment section. Fiona, are you there? Fiona, are you there? Fiona Johnston, what country are you streaming from? What is it by the time in your country? Or have you been listening to my story? If you are in the comment section, say hi in the comment. Let me know I'm talking to people. Say hi in the comments and tell me the country where you're streaming from and what is it by the time in your country. Fiona Island. That's interesting. That's beautiful. Fiona, are you male or you're female? Hi. Thank you for joining my live stream, Fiona. Do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. You could check out my movies at the end of this live stream. Male. Okay, that's beautiful. What time is it now in Ireland? What time is it now in Ireland? What time is it in your country right now? What time is it now in Ireland? Please, if you're just joining this live stream and you've been following up with the story I'm saying, do well. 9:24. Okay, we have just 1 hour difference. It is 10:24 here in Nigeria. Okay. So guys, Fiona, have you been following up with the story I'm talking about? The story I've been telling us. The reason why good people still end up with bad relationship. If you are a couple, this story is for you. If you are an intending couple, this story is for you. If you want to go into any relationship, make sure you listen to this story to the end before you say yes to that dream man, before you say yes to that your dream woman. Okay? And after the end of this live stream, you could go back and check out the movies on my channel. Julie Mala. Nigeria, a streamer was in Africa and Nigeria, and everybody was begging for money. Okay. So that is their opinion. We are not begging money here. Here we talk about tips and relationship strategies that could help you in your marriage, in your relationship, and at the same time, I release movies that would entertain you and also at the same time scare you. I produce short horror movies. I'm a movie actor, I'm a director, I'm a producer, and this is my channel. My name is Oga Chemek Tv. I'm not a streamer, I'm a YouTuber. I came here just to interact with my community daily. This is my own way of showing myself live to my community. Everyone on this channel is my community members, and I value each and every one of you. I am not a streamer, and I'm always here telling us stories, teaching us things that could inspire us in our relationship, our day-to-day activities. Okay, Podolos, thank you for joining. Okay, Fiona, thank you. So the story we're talking about today is The story of Tolu and Amanda who fell in love with each other. Tolu happens to be a good guy. He has been nice to Amanda, but there were a lot of red flags that Tolu ignored when he was in relationship with Amanda. Make sure you stay to the end of this live stream. Thank you so much for joining. What country are you streaming from? You streaming from Jamaica? Bombo Clark. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank you for joining my live stream. Do subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications so that you will not miss any of our movies. This is a movie channel. We play short, relatable, and horror movies. But I come out here every day to entertain, to speak, and interact with my community members. Okay, guys. So I'm not a streamer. Okay. So we'll continue with the story. So Tolu and Amanda continued with their relationship. Okay, the weather hooligan dancer. Oh, you joined my live stream the other day. Wow. That's interesting. It's good to have you here. Thank you for joining. That flute was for you, welcoming you. I remember South Africa. Oh, that's beautiful. Today, I'm telling us about a story about Tolu and Amanda, and the title of the story today is Reason Why Good People Always End Up Bad Relationship. Today, I'm not talking about myself, neither am I talking about my ex. It is good to see you here again on my live stream. Do well to watch to the end, and you're definitely going to learn a lesson. Okay? And try to share this live to someone else. Anybody you value so much, you cherish so much, share this live stream to them so they could join. Okay, we're actually talking about a story of two guys, a guy and a lady in a relationship. Tolu and Amanda. I must make a book. My movies are my books, so you could watch my movies. Check out my channel and see my movies. All my movies relate to the stories I tell. Okay, watch my movies. My books are documented as my movies. That's why I create short, relatable horror, horror movies, love movies, relationship movies, and a whole lot of that. You could check it out on my channel. You don't need to read for so long. You watch my stories as movies. So some of the stories I tell you guys are some of the things that inspire me to create my movies as a YouTuber, as a movie creator, as a producer, as a director, as a graphic editor, as a cinematographer, and a video editor, and a complete YouTuber. The stories I tell here on my channel is what inspire me to create my movies. Okay, so you could check out my videos at the end of this live stream. 1738. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So I was talking about Tolu and Amanda. They were in a relationship. Tolu was selfless. Tolu was always there to sacrifice for Amanda. But there were a lot of red flags from Amanda, the girlfriend. But you know, most times good people ignore red flags. All in the name of, I love this person. I actually don't want to hurt them. I don't want to make them feel bad. But at the end of the day, they end up ignoring some of the red flags that could haunt them at the end of the day. I don't know whether you have ever found yourself in such situations when you know that this particular person is treating you bad. This particular person is not actually treating you the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, what's up? I'm good. So you actually find out that this particular person is not treating you nice. This particular person is not treating you good, but you still tolerate them, all in the name of relationship. It's a song. Okay, when we're done with the story we're talking about, reason why good people end up with bad relationship. When we're done with the story, I'm going to be playing some music for you guys. Okay, so stay put with me. We can have some background sounds that could. Okay. So during the time Amanda and Tolu was in the relationship, Tolu will wake up and call Amanda. Amanda, could you come over to my place and make some food for me? She always come up with excuses. Either she's going to the gym, or she's going to the library to read, or she's going to a wedding, or she's going for a picnic. Amanda never sacrificed for Tolu for one day. Sometimes Tolu will call him, Amanda, could you help me up with some little box? Amanda will say, I don't have. Tolu is the one always giving. He's always giving. You know, a whole lot of us will have a good heart and will always want to be the one giving in a relationship. You always want to be the one doing the most in the relationship, all in the name of I love this person. But most times you get used. Most times, because you have a good heart, you get used. And that is reason why most of us we ignore most of the red flags in relationships. And at the end of the day, we'll blame our partner. Your partner has never been the reason why you entered into a wrong relationship. You are the reason why you've entered into a wrong relationship. Reason is because you have been ignoring the red flags from the onset. Now, one could ask, what is red flags? Red flags are some of those behaviors, some of those attitudes that could we ignore, all in the name of love. I don't know if there's anyone watching me right now on this live stream. You have one time or the other made sacrifices to people, but at the end of the day, they never paid you in return of the energy you used. Have you ever experienced this? Could you say something in the comment section? Could we hear from you, anyone with such experience, before I continue with the story? If you are watching me right now, do well to tell us the country where you're streaming from and what is it by the time in your country. It's Reality Diaries session with Oga Chemek TV, and I'm your host. I'm a movie creator, I'm a YouTuber. I create short, relatable horror and interesting movies, and I share my ideas and thoughts through movies. So you could check out my channel at the end of this live stream and check out some of my videos: The Secret Room, The Street and the Cross, The Love Affairs, and a whole lot more. Kaima Innocent, thank you for joining my live stream. Where are you watching from? What country are you watching from? Thank you for joining my live stream. What country are you watching from? Let us hear from you guys in the comment section. Say something, say something, say something. What country are you streaming from? I want to hear from you guys. Kamara Innocent, what country are you streaming from? India. That's beautiful. Kamara, what country are you streaming from? And what is it by the time in your country? Madat. Is that a country? Kangta Kings. Thank you for joining my live stream. Thank you for joining. We're talking about the reason why good people end up with bad relationship. And if you're a couple, this story is for you. Why does my brother say? What does my brother say? What are you talking about? Come again. I don't understand what you're saying. What are you talking about? Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining my live stream. What country are you streaming from? And what is it by the time in your country? How are you, baby Aiba Patel? What baby are you talking about? What baby are you talking about? What baby are you talking about? We're talking about reason why good people end up with bad relationship. Mr. Debonair. Reason why good people end up with bad relationship. I am fine from Australia and it's 7:36 p.m. Thank you for joining from Australia. A big shout out to everyone in Australia. I am very fine. 2 times 3 XS. I am very fine. Thank you for joining my live stream. What country are you streaming from? And what is it by the time in your country? At Mr. De Bruyne, we're talking about the reason why good people usually end up with bad relationships. I've been drinking more alcohol from the past 5 days. Did you check on me? I guess you love that music. It's from my country, Mandela Nelson. Thank you for subscribing. God bless you. Do way to turn on notifications so that you get notified when I go my next live stream, and also you get notified when I release my new movie. A new movie is coming up on my channel on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. I'm gonna be releasing a new horror movie that you will love. So if you're here, check out my channel. You'll see my movies. You go ahead and watch my movies. I'm a creator. I create short, relatable horror movies, relationship movies, love stories, romantic stories that you love to watch and learn a whole lot of lesson and also get entertained at the same time. So without wasting much of our time, if you've been following up the story here, we're talking about the story between Amanda and Tolu. Amanda and Tolu happens to be in a relationship, but Tolu always there sacrificing for Amanda. Simple lack of self-awareness. If you are above the age of 25 and constantly end up in a bad relationship, you need to figure out what it's about you that keeps drawing you into bad relationship. And that is the reason why we are here. We're going to be talking about those things. I'm going to be telling us a story that resonates with that particular story, and we're going to talk about it. You bring up your opinion and I bring up my opinion. You ask your questions, I also ask my questions. And that is the reason we are on this live stream. Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Debonia. It's really amazing. So I was telling a story before you join the live stream. So make sure you stay until the end of the story. Then we'll definitely draw out some points why most good people end up with bad relationship. It is both for couples, for those in relationship, those that are in love, those that are those that are dating, and those that are couple. And before you make the decision to go into any relationship or to get married, this live stream is for you. Make sure you watch till the end. Stay true. Do not scroll. Okay. So, Mr. Deboni, I was telling us a story before you joined the live stream. The story happens to be about Tolu, a young man in his late 30s that fell in love with a lady called Amanda. Tolu is a philanthropist. A philanthropist in the sense that he has a good heart. He gives, he sacrifices. And being in this relationship with Amanda for the past 3 years, he's always the one giving, giving, giving. But most times, or anytime when it gets to the turn of Amanda, Amanda usually come up with excuses. Come on, Tolu will call Amanda. Amanda, could you come by, help me out with some stuffs? Could you help me do some chores? Amanda will either give an excuse. I'm going to the gym. I'm going for a function. I'm going to a friend's party, and a whole lot of that. Hello, it's me, Ziad. Thank you, Ziad, for joining. Yeah, I remember. Thank you for joining my live stream again. It's good to see you here. Okay, so what actually happened was that Tolu was ignoring the red flags from Amanda. Now, this is where our topic becomes interesting. Reason why good people end up in bad relationship. Number one reason why most good people end up with bad relationship is that they ignore a lot of red flags, all in the name of love. Mr. Josh Johnson, thank you for joining my live stream. It's good to see you. A big shout out to you, Mr. Johnson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. That was for you, Mr. Johnson. Thank you for joining my live stream. Everyone say hi to Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson is a good brother from Michigan. He's a good friend and he's a good brother. He has been supportive to Oga Chemek TV. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for joining. I told you I was going to be here, and I'm here. Thank you, thank you. It always feels good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we were talking about the story between Amanda and Tolu. Reason why good people end up with bad relationship. Yeah, this is 10:41. I guess you're in the midnight now, or towards the morning hours in your time. What is it right now in Michigan? What is the time there now? 4:41 a.m. Oh, beautiful. It's always getting to daybreak. This is 10:42 a.m. in the morning here in Nigeria. Okay, so we're actually discussing a story that resonates with the topic why good people end up with bad relationship. So I was talking about a story of a man called Tolu and a girl called Amanda. They were actually in love. Tolu happens to be a sacrificial lamb. He always gives. He always there for Amanda when she's in trouble, when she's not feeling fine, wherever that is needed. Tolu is always there. But when it gets to the turn of Tolu, Amanda always come up with excuses. Is it that she's going for a party, she's going to the gym, she's going to a function, she's going to see her friends? Come on. But one interesting part, or one most annoying part of it, was that Tolu saw all these things, but he kept ignoring those facts just because of what? He really loved Amanda. And that is where our topic boils down to. Number one reason why most good people end up in bad relationship is that they ignore a whole lot of red flags. And what are red flags? Red flags are some of those characteristics, is some of those behaviors of most people around us that will tend to ignore negative behaviors, negative attitude of people around us that we ignore, all in the name of love. Because I love this person, okay, fine, it's good. Let me ignore what they're doing. Come on, I love them. Even though they're messing up, you ignore it and go ahead. And you find out at the end of the day, you'll be the one that will get hurt. So this is one of the reasons why most good people end up in bad relationship. It could be in marriage, it could be in relationship at work, it could be relationship at school, it could be a relationship in every phase of life. This is the most reason why most good people end up with bad relationship, because they tend to ignore red flags. 4:41 a.m. So now, if you're watching me, I know either one time or the other, maybe you've been involved in such relationship. Maybe it might be in relation, it might be in marriage or with a friend and all that. Has anyone actually experienced something like this? Have you fallen a victim of something like this? I would want to hear from us. Yes, love is blinding, and that is the reason why this topic is necessary, for us to make amendments, for us to know and understand when we are getting used, all in the name of love. If you are just joining this live stream, more times than I wanted. If you're just joining this live stream, my name is Oga Chemek Tv, and I'm a movie creator. I'm an actor. I create short, relatable movies, horror movies, interesting romantic stories that could wow you, teach you a whole lot of red scenes, and I tell my stories in form of movies. Someone said earlier on, I must write a book. So I'm actually sharing my ideas to the world as content, as movies. Edwin Soria, thank you for joining my live stream. How are you doing? What country are you streaming from? I'm fine. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. So now, the story boils down to Tolu and Amanda. So this relationship continued. And Tolu kept on ignoring the red flags. Thank you for joining from Philippines. Thank you for joining. That's amazing. Mazona, thank you for joining. How are you doing? Like this live stream, click on the subscribe button and share this live to someone else. It is very, very important that you watch this live stream. So guys, I just lost my power. Just give me a moment. Let me get a hand fan. I'm feeling kind of hot here. I just ran out of power right now. Okay. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to get a hand fan. Okay. You already subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Nepa. I'm coming. I'm here. Let me just get a hand fan. I'm not ending the live stream. Just a hand fan. Okay, man. Thank you. God bless you. So, guys, I'm here. This is what I went to get. Okay. Most times, This is what I went to get. It's actually a hand fan. I just lost power, had power outage. Probably I don't know what's wrong with the power holding company, but you could still see me because I have an external source of light. Okay, so that was what I went to get. So we're talking about um reason why good people end up with bad relationship. Watermelon, how are you? What country are you streaming from? Yeah, it feels good now. Feels good, feels good, feels good, feels good, feels good. Okay, guys, so we'll continue with our topic, what we're talking about. If you are still here, say hi in the comment section. Gabehona, a big shout out to you, Gabehona. Gabehon, a big shout out to you, a big shout out to you. Thank you for joining my live stream. So we're talking about reason why good people end up in bad relationship. I said number one reason is ignoring of red flags. Ignoring of red flags. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ignoring of red flags. So, what do we mean by ignoring red flags? Red flags are some of the attitude or some of the behaviors or some of the characteristics of people around us that are negative towards us, but we tend to ignore them all in the name of love. And that is the reason why most good people end up with bad relationship, and that is number one reason. At the end of this topic, when I'm done talking, I would want you guys to also outline some of the reasons why you feel good people end up with bad relationship. So it's just like an interactive section today. When I'm done with my points and my stories, you have the opportunity to say your opinion in the comment section and what you think and the reason why you feel bad people end up good people end up with bad relationship. Boris the Hammer Johnson. Paul Rosenberg is trying to silence me. Could you help me? That's crazy. Nobody is going to silence you, okay? So another reason why good people end up with bad relationship is ignoring, putting up people first, putting people first more than you put yourself. Okay, the Holy Book said, "Love your neighbor as you love yourself." It first said, "Love your neighbor as you love yourself." So you must love yourself first before you love someone else. But most people feel like, okay, if this is a fruit or this is food and you are hungry, someone around you is also hungry. Are you going to give this food to someone to eat first while you're hungry, or you are going to eat first before you give someone else? Who could answer that question? Let's say this happens to be a hamburger, or this happens to be a pizza or shawarma, and deep down inside of you, you are very, very hungry, and you have another person around you, you give it to your brother while you are still hungry, even when you've not eaten at all. Okay? High puff, say, give it to my brother when you've not eaten at all. You give it to someone else. Good. And that's the reason why you are in this live stream, for you to understand and learn. Why you're hungry, you give to someone else. Wow. Clap for yourself. Let me clap for you. Okay? It's beautiful. It's amazing. Based on your own perspective. But that is the reason why you're on this live stream today. For you to learn. It's not just about intimate relationship. It's relationship around everyone. Around in our homes, in our offices, in the park, at the museum, at the gym. My brother will get it before I do. Okay? So if you're hungry, you give to your brother. Okay, what is the reason why if you're hungry and you have a food, you give it to your brother? Can I hear your reasons? We all learn every day. We all learn every day. Hi Prof, what is your reason? Let me know in the comment section. Mr. Josh Johnson, let me know why you give to your brother first before you eat. Tell me. I want to hear from you guys. I am very fine, Ankita. I'm stronger than my brother. My brother is younger. Okay? Is that enough reason? Is that the only reason why you're going to give to your brother? Because he's younger than you. Is that the only reason? Convince me more. why you feel that you have to give it to your brother first before you eat? Mr. Johnson, are you there? What is the reason why you say you give to your brother first before you? What is your reason? Yeah, the power is back again. These guys are kind of crazy sometimes. It would just take the power just like that without informing anyone. But it's good. It didn't take time though. So Hypov said, I'm going to give to my brother. I am my brother's keeper. For myself, I have to hold my brothers up so they can hold me up when I'm in need. Wow. Wow. You must have a good heart. Mr. Johnson. Okay. Okay, that's beautiful. That is interesting. That is interesting. That is interesting. You have to give to your brother so that you have to get back when you are in need. That's a beautiful point. That point is so amazing. Okay, now another point. Do you have any other point before I say what I want to say? You have to give to your brother, because when you are in need, your brother will also give you. Please stop spamming my chats, jungle about. Stop being racist. Stop dropping racism topics here. Don't be a racist, please. I was created black. I didn't create myself. Please stop that. Stop spamming my live stream. Okay. I was born black. I didn't create myself. Okay. Back to what we're saying. If he drops it one more time, I will kick him out. I'm giving him a last grace. Okay. So, Mr. Johnson, do you have any other reason? Okay, you said one of the reasons why you first of all give to your brother is because they will give you when you are in need. Anu Petal, thank you for joining. Good to see you. My reason, I love my brother. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, guys, I don't have any reason. I just have to remove this guy that is dropping racial statement here. I've just removed him. What? He's still dropping it. Why would someone... Why are you making this kind of statement? This is not cool. This is bad. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Nigeria, okay? Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm gonna kick him out. I don't have any choice to kick this guy out. I've kicked him out. Yeah, I've kicked him out. Sorry about the spamming, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, let's forget about him, guys. Okay, now this comes down to the story we're talking about, why good people end up with bad relationship. Now Johnson said, I'm going to give to my brother because my brother is younger, and when I'm in need, my brother will also come up for me. What if your brother doesn't come up to help you when you are in need? Because life is a two-edged sword. It's just like a dice game. When you throw it, you shake it, you drop it, it could fall to the other side of the dice, it could fall to another side of the dice, because life is full of uncertainties. What if at the end of the day your brother don't help you up when you are in need? What are you gonna do? I'm asking every one of us, because a whole lot of us here says, okay, fine, if I'm hungry, if this is a hamburger and I'm hungry and my brother is hungry, I'm gonna give it to my brother, being because my brother is in need of it. So now I'm putting my brother first before myself. Remember, I'm very hungry, I'm famished, like I need food, I want to eat, but I end up, okay, let's say for instance, this is water, my brother is thirsty and I'm also thirsty. I give this water to my brother. Now, how sure are you that when next time you are thirsty and your brother needs water, that your brother is going to give you? So what if in next scenario or in next situation, while thirsty of water and your brother bounces out and he doesn't give you, what are you gonna do? What would you do in this situation? What would you do in this scenario? I want to hear from you guys. The Rising Phoenix, thank you for joining my live stream. How are you doing? What country are you coming from? CP Believe, thank you for joining. JJ, thank you for joining. Anupatal, thank you, thank you. Okay, it's nice having you guys on my live stream. Oba Grace, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Share the water. I would. Good. That is the point I wanted to make. You share. You don't give totally. Because that is the point I was trying to make. That is where the topic we're talking about, why most good people end up with bad relationship. It might not be intimate relationship. It might be relationship with brother, with friends, at workplace, at the gym, and all that. What you do is you share. You share. You don't give them out totally. Because at the end of the day, you give out and you left with nothing. And there is no law that when you need, that your brother will be there to give you. That is the point I was trying to make. Salam Asegedek, thank you for joining. Porferisa, thank you for joining. Hi Prof, I love your point. He said he's going to share, and that is a beautiful point. Mr. Josh Johnson, are you there? Could you hear me? Please, if you are just joining, do wait to subscribe to this channel. Drop a like on this video and share this live video so someone else could join us. Share this live video so that someone else could join this live stream. If you're just joining, do wait to subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications so that you don't miss out our next episode of our live stream. By this time tomorrow, I'm going to be showing us the behind the scenes of our movies. We're going to be making a new movie tomorrow, and you have the opportunity to watch us behind the scenes of how we make our movies. If it's your first time joining this live stream, my name is Oga Chemek TV. I am from Nigeria. I'm a movie creator. I create short, relatable horror movies and relationship, marriage, romantic movies. You could check it out on my channel. Okay, Johnson said, if there is enough, I agree, you must share so you both survive. But if it's our last and only enough for one, I have to give to him. It's just who I always have been. Wow. That is a real characteristics of humans. Johnson, you must be a very good person. Someone is here again dropping racial statement. Ryan Evans, could you act mature and stop dropping racial statement on my live stream? If not, I wouldn't have any choice than to kick you out. Please stop dropping racial statement on my live stream. Else, I will not have any choice than to kick you out. You are spamming this live stream. Guys, I'm kicking him out. I've just kicked him out, guys. Sorry about that. I've just kicked him out, guys. Sorry about that. I've just kicked him out. Okay, Mr. Johnson said, I'm from Nigeria. Rupam, I'm from Nigeria. Okay, that's a beautiful point. Mr. Johnson said, let me come back to that statement again. He said, yeah, if there is enough, I agree, you must share so you both survive. But if it's our last and only enough from one, I have to give to him. That's who I am. That's a very rare characteristic of a human, because not everybody would want to sacrifice for someone else. So are we going to say that Mr. Johnson is the sacrificial lamb of our time? Ah, answer him. Answer him by telling him what he wants to hear. I've just kicked him out. The guy is spamming my live stream. Ibrahim Danger. Thank you for joining my live stream. I'm just seeing my guy. My guy just joined my live stream. I have something beautiful for you. Everyone in the session, please, I want you guys to welcome Ibrahim Yahaya. Yeah, everybody tell him welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you. Welcome to my live stream. Ibrahim is a very good guy. He has been supportive to Oga Chemek TV. Yes, he has been very good to Oga Chemek TV. Let's welcome Ibrahim. Ibrahim Danger, thank you for joining our live stream. Yes, I am black because God created me to be black. I know you will come back again. This guy is so annoying. Hello, Dijar. Thank you for joining my live stream. Baribacha, baby lockdown. Welcome, brother. Thank you so much. Are you from Lagos? I'm not from Lagos, but I'm from Nigeria. I'm streaming currently in Lokoja, one of the states in Nigeria. Lokoja, Kogi state of Nigeria. Very close to Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. From here is 2 hours drive to Abuja. I'm in Lokoja precisely. I'm in Lokoja. He is black. He's back. The guy is crazy. I choose to be black because God made me black. I don't know why this guy is spamming my live stream. Come on. He has different accounts. He'll go, he'll come back. Okay, you know what? Let's ignore him, okay? Let's ignore him, guys. Let's ignore him. Let's continue with our story. So today, Mr. Johnson happens to be the sacrificial lamb of the century. Mr. Johnson said that if he has something, if he has water and it is only one left for his brother to survive, that he better give it to his brother than to watch his brother being thirsty and he will remain without taking anyone. That is who he happens to be. Imagine we have people like Johnson in the world will be a better place. The world will actually be a better place. But in the same time, when we try to be good to people, sometimes along the line we also tend to forget ourselves. We also tend to forget ourselves and who we are. If you press on his name and hold on hood, you can ban him. Okay, let me do that. Guys, let me try to remove this guy. This guy is a racist. The guy is spamming my live stream. Let me find a way to remove him, please, guys. This guy has been spamming my live stream. I will remove him. He will come up with another account. I don't know why people are very daft. Okay, I think I've removed him. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Thank you for those that are just joining my live stream. If you are just coming in, my name is Oga Chemek TV. I am a movie creator and a YouTuber. I create short, relatable, and horror movies that will relate, entertain you, and amaze you. And also, if you go to my channel, you could check out some of my stories. You could check out some of the stories. That's my neighbors. They are making a whole lot of noise. Okay, guys, sorry about that. That's my neighbors. Okay, if you go to my channel, you could actually check out some of the movies on my channel, and you subscribe, turn on notifications. So I always come up here every day to interact with my community members. That is why I'm not a streamer, but I always come here to interact with my community. And today we are discussing about the topic that says why good people always end up with bad relationship. And a whole lot of people has actually made a point. Some said, oh my god, what is going on? Thank you, Danger. Hello from the UK, brother. Peter Bucknor, thank you for joining. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, I will just, the reason why I don't want to ignore him is that I wouldn't know when someone I wouldn't know when someone drops something better, and this guy keeps spamming my live stream. I don't know why this guy keeps spamming my live stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay guys, you know what? We are going to ignore this guy. You know, they say the empty barrels make the loudest noise. Okay, let him come up with different accounts. I don't give a damn. Okay, let's forget about him. Let's continue with our story. He's miserable, he's frustrated, so let's forget about him. Okay, so now I want everyone in this live stream right now, tell me some of the reasons, because we actually itemize that. Number one, why most good people end up with bad relationship is ignoring the red flags. Ignoring the red flags. And what is red flag? Red flag are some of those behaviors, some of those activities that people around us display to us, but we tend to ignore them, all because we think we love them. So these are some of the reasons why good people end up with bad relationship. Now, we made a reference to someone having water and asked if you are thirsty and your brother is also thirsty. Are you going to give this water to your brother, or you drink it, or you share with your brother? And Hypov said he's going to share with his brother. Then Josh Johnson said that he's also going to share, but if it means that this water is the only thing that is going to save his brother, he will go and he will end up giving this water to his brother, because that happens to be the kind of person he is. Then just ask the question, how do you know the right person for you? Mr. Johnson, are you there? I want you to answer this question. Mr. Johnson, are you there? Someone asked, how do you know the right person for you? Okay, Mr. Ibrahim, you say, how do you know the right person for you? Are you talking in terms of relationship, in terms of marriage, or in terms of relationship at work, the relationship in house, relationship around us? No, the diamond keeper. I will answer that, but I want Mr. Johnson to say something. Mr. Johnson is very experienced man. Mr. Johnson, someone asked, how would you know the right person for you? Mr. Johnson, why not call me AOG? I'm fine. Okay, AOG. Okay, AOG asked a question. AOG. Okay, noted, highly noted. Highly noted. AOG said, how would you know the right person for you? Mr. Johnson, I want you to answer this question. How do you know the right person for you? When you feel like you can be yourself. Oh man, that's a hard one. Okay, Mr. Johnson, I want you to make a try. How would you know the right person for you? And now, basically, Mr. AOG is asking this question. And this question, I think that is in terms of marriage or in terms of relationship. Oh my God, who is this guy when they are not black? Are you crazy? Oh God, I don't want to use vulgar languages on my live stream, but these guys are pulling my leg. Okay, Mr. Johnson, please, could you give a try? How could someone know the right person for him? Okay, how would someone know the right person for him? Okay, because twisting it with the topic we're talking about, why good people end up with bad relationship. Someone who loves your flaws. One, Mr. AOG, are you listening? This is one of the points. He says someone who loves your flaws. Flaws. When we're talking about flaws, okay, you don't know how to cook. This person ignores it. You don't know how to, okay, you are not good. Okay, your right person should be your best friend first, and your lover second. When the romance dims, the friendship remains forever. Mr. Case Claban. Wow, this is a beautiful point. He said your right person should be your best friend first, and your lover second. And when the romance dims, the friendship remains forever. Oh my God, this is an amazing point. That's a beautiful and amazing point there. There's a beautiful and amazing point. He said the right person should be your best friend first, then your lover second. When the romance dims, the friendship remains forever. So what this is trying to say is, before you know the person that is right for you, first of all, make the person your friend. Do you understand? He said you should make the person your friend. Now, when the person has become your friend, then from friendship, then the person becomes your lover. The relationship grows from friendship to love. Okay? That was a very amazing point. Okay? It grows to love. Okay? Now, from love, you guys are now in relationship. Okay? You guys are now in relationship. Remember, you've grown from the stage of being friends to now lovers. Now, he now dropped another point is, when you guys are lovers, when the relationship or when the romance dims, probably not every time that love is going to be there. Not every time the relationship is going to be sweet. Not every time everywhere is going to be rosary. Now, this is the person that can ignore your flaws. From friendship to relationship, then when the romance dies down, the relationship remains forever. Now, that is where the love comes in play. So Mr. AOG, did you get his point? Did you get his point? He said, for you to know the right person for you, first of all, make the person your friend. For you to know the right person for you, first of all, make the person your friend. Okay? Then, from friendship, then you grow to relationship. Thank you, Oba Grace. You grow to relationship. From friend, you grow to relationship. Now, in the midst of the relationship, there are times things are not going to be rosary. There are times things are going to be bad. There are times the love will not be basking the way it used to be. There are times you will feel like giving up. Whoa. Mr. Johnson just dropped an AOG. Are you still with us? Mr. Johnson said, I met my wife over 10 years. I knew she was one for me because she accepted me for who I am. She never asked or tried to change me. She stood by me through the darkest times. That's a beautiful one. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, who is this diamond creeper? These guys are messing up my live chat. These guys are messing up the live chat. Please, guys, if you are just joining, please do well to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share this video to someone. We are learning a whole lot of things on this topic, on this live stream today, but some guys are trying to mess up. We are going to ignore them and continue with our live stream. Okay? They are just a bunch of hates. They are racists. They are racists. I don't entertain racial wars on this channel. And you force me to report you to YouTube. Okay, this is not nice. This is not nice. Wherever you are, I will tend to ignore you. So Mr. Johnson said he met his wife over 10 years ago and he knew it was the right one for him. Mr. Johnson, I have a question for you. Now, you said she accepted you for who you are. She never asked or tried to change you. She stood by you through the darkest times. How long did it take you to notice these characteristics in her? How long did it take you to know? Was it in the first month you met her? Was it in the second month you met her? Was it in the third month you met her? Was it in the 6th month? Was it after 1 year? When were you able to notice this point? Guys, like this live video, okay? Like this live video. To notice she already took you for who you are. How long did you take you to find out? Because someone asked earlier on, how do you know someone that is for you? And someone has actually made the point, for you to know who is for you, a lady or a man that is meant for you, first of all, make the person your friend. Characteristics. Okay, that's my intonation. Hello, Mohammed. How are you doing? Characteristics. Okay. Now, first of all, you make the person your friend. Now, after making the person your friend, you guys grow in love. You now enter into a relationship. Being in the relationship, now there are times the love will no longer be there. Like the relationship, that aura, that urge will no longer be there. Then that is when the relationship will last forever. Because remember, you guys have been friends already. You have been friends. Then she showed me up in front when we started talking. Whoa, that's beautiful. That's super amazing. Guys, if you are still watching this live video and you have not subscribed, if you are still on this live video and you have not subscribed, you are missing out. You have to subscribe to this channel, because most of the topic we are talking, I do create them as movies, and you need to watch those movies. Okay, at the end of this live stream, make sure you go to this channel and watch movies. Subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications. Okay, someone asked a question. CP Believe said, I need help on what happened when you fall out of love with someone. Another question has dropped, guys. I need help on what happens when you fall out of love with someone. First of all, Mr. CP, I want to ask you a question before we answer your question. Falling out of love, falling in love and falling out of love. Falling in love, first of all, you fall in love, then you fall out of love. Now, falling out of love in what context? Does it mean you no longer find the things they do interesting, or automatically you do not like who they are again, or you do not love their personality again? True love isn't irreversible. It will never go away. But just because you love someone doesn't mean you are meant to be together. Whoa. 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 This is a very hard one. Romantically, still love them, but not romantically. Romantically, still love them, but not romantically. Mr. Johnson, could you say anything about this topic? He said, what would you do when you fall out of love with someone? Now, it becomes a bit complicated, because he says someone that didn't respect boundaries, can we marry them? Someone that didn't respect boundaries, can we marry them? Someone that didn't respect boundaries, can we marry them? Okay, we are going to come to your question, Mr. AOG. Let us trash CP Believes question. CP says romantically still love them, but not romantically. So CP, I want you to bring it down in a way. Thank you, Yeet. I want you to bring it down in a way we are going to understand this. Yeet, I'm seeing you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Okay. Now, he said he still romantically, but he doesn't love them anymore. It's kind of confusing. Could anyone help us out with that question? Yeet, I've seen you. Thank you for coming back. Yeet, I've seen you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. I've noticed you. Could anyone help out with that question? CP Believe says, I'm coming back to his point. He said, romantically, still love them, but not romantically. It's kind of confusing. How could you love someone romantically, but romantically you don't love them anymore? It's kind of confusing me. Could someone help us out with that answer? Mr. Johnson, are you there? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's very simple. Absolutely not. Someone that doesn't respect. Now let's get to AOG question. What do you do whenever you depend on drugs? Wow. Are you addicted? Hypop said, what do you do whenever you depend on drugs? Are you addicted? Is it addiction you're talking about? Or what kind of drugs are you talking about? Now AOG said, someone that didn't respect boundaries, can we marry them? Now, what boundaries are you talking about? We are coming to your question, AOG. What boundaries are you talking about? Now, remember, answering your question, from the onset, they said before you go into a relationship with someone, talk about going into marriage. They said you should make the person your friend first. After making the person your friend, then the friendship grows into relationship. Good. Now, in those times you guys were friends, did you show them your boundaries? Did you tell them, these are the things I want, these are the things I like, these are the things I don't like? Were you able to show it to them? One, were they able to tolerate it? I believe if you've told them your boundaries, these are the things I don't want you to do, These are the things I don't want you to do. These are the things I don't like. These are the things I don't like. And they respect your boundaries. I don't think you will now come into a situation where you are kind of, you cannot love someone if you don't respect them. It's possible. Sorry, why does this sound typical? Sorry guys, sorry. You say, bro, you slow in reading comments, you way behind. I'm coming, I'm attending to everyone, okay? It's possible to love without romantic emotion. How possible is that? Someone includes trans and gays. Johnson said, you cannot love someone if you don't respect them. And guys, now, one thing about relationship, one thing about marriage, okay, he said, I, that's what I'm going through now. I love him, but fell out of love with him. Does that make sense? Wow. You love him and now you're falling out of love with him. Okay, do you know what my own advice? If you fell in love with this particular person and you later find out you fell out of love with that person, something must have actually triggered this particular situation that made you feel out of love with him. Probably the person's changed along the line. The person changed from whom he used to be. Because I believe you are a female and the person you fell in love with is a male. He changed from whom he used to be. Maybe probably the things, see, people believes being in love and love with someone is different, but they feel similar many of times. Being in love, it means you don't love him to becoming a life partner. Because, okay, now making digressing to what Grace Oba said, you don't love him to become a life partner. Remember, nobody is 100% perfect. You remember, nobody. Thank you for the subscription, I appreciate. Now, nobody is 100% perfect, and if you must go into a relationship or love, there are some certain things that you need to overlook, and now that is where the love comes in. Because if making reference to the book, the holy book, he said, if you love somebody that love is patient, love is kind, love tolerates, so now we are not talking about the red flags. Red flags are things that are not comfortable for you. This person keeps on doing these things, and at the end of the day you get hurt. Now we're not talking about those ones. We are talking about ignorance, tolerance. In some certain things, you know that, okay, I love this person, and love covers multitude of sin. Okay, CP said, yes, that's what I'm thinking. We have been together 7 years. I love him, just don't feel like he's a life partner. Thank you for your advice. Wow, 7 years, that's a long time. Okay, after all, they say a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Since you don't love him, since you don't feel like him being your life partner, it's better walk away. It's simple. Because if you eventually go into such relationship, you are going to live in regret all the days of your life. I just had my surgery, now I am in fear. Okay, congratulations. So, like we said, yeah, it's very, very hard. 7 years is a very long time. It's a very, very long time. It's a very, very long time. Okay. CB believes, I'm sorry you're going through that, but it's best you find out now before you force a relationship. That's just the hard truth. It's a very hard truth, but you just have to go. Okay, you just have to go. Because if you eventually love or enter into the marriage out of pity, like someone said above, you have to make the person your friend. After making the person your friend, you now fall in love. After falling in love, now when challenges comes, the friendship will make the relationship last forever. Now you don't feel loved with this person, so it's better you just walk away. Because if you make the mistake of going into that relationship or into that marriage out of pity, you find out that it will be very hard for you to walk away. A broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. CP, marriage is a lifelong something. Marry your friend and don't force love. Exactly. CP believe that's very true. How to swallow, but it seems to be done. So sorry, but you just have to do it, okay? I believe within a short period of time, you're going to get over it. All you just have to do is just find a way and walk away. Now it's early. Because if you do that, you spend the rest of your life in regret. Okay? You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Do well to share this live video to someone else. A whole lot of things. We are learning a whole lot of things today. It has never been this interactive, and it's a lovely session. This is Reality Diaries with Oga Chemek TV. Make sure you tune in to this channel every day. In morning sections is 9:30 a.m. Nigerian time. After 3 days morning section, we'll go into the evening section 9:30 p.m. Okay, 9:30 p.m. in the night. So I use 3 days, I use 6 days, I use 3 months. I come here on 3 morning, I come here on 3 nights. Then I show you guys behind the scenes the remaining 3 days are how we shoot our movies. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. Please, let's share this live video. Let's share this live video. And anyone in the comment section, you have a challenge in your relationship and you've learned something on being on this live stream, do not forget to share this live stream. Good night. I subscribe. God bless you. God bless you also. God bless you. I believe you're in the night. CP believes. What country is that? What country are you streaming from? 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 Now, we have another question. AOG asked a question. I don't know. Make sure you join this live. Tomorrow, I'm going to be showing us behind the scenes of how we make our movies. But I'll come live shortly before we start filming tomorrow. I'm going to be showing you guys behind the scenes how I create my short, relatable movies. So CP believes you could check out my movies here on this channel and watch them, share to your friends and family, and let them know about Oga Chemek TV. CP believes, what country did you stray from? Venezuela. Oh, Game Free. Game Free, thank you for joining. Good morning. What time is it? I've always loved my best friend all my life, but I'm not a gay or sexually into men. Voila. J. I've always lost my best friend. Now, don't mix love with intimacy. Love, lust, sexual intimacy. They are 3 different things altogether. Make sure you're not mixing them. J. If you love your best friend, it's good. Johnson is my good friend. I love him. It's a different thing altogether. So if you love your friend, it doesn't mean you are a gay. Okay? So take that mentality out of you. Don't feel that. Because the more you begin to think like that, the more you start having negative thoughts in your head. Okay? It's good to love your brother, your best friend. But you're not a gay or sexually into men. That's beautiful. So do not think that way. Don't ever let such thoughts come to your mind. Okay? Hope your question has been answered. I'm going to be asking each and every one of us questions. But before then, okay? Love you too, Johnson. Okay. I'm going to be asking us a question. But before I do that, if you have anything you have to contribute to this topic, I believe it has been a very interactive section this morning. And I'm glad we trashed a whole lot of topics and we're able to solve some people's relationship challenges. If you have any question, could you drop it in the comment section? We have the next 20 minutes to entertain any question before it comes to the end of this live section, this morning live section. Remember, this is Reality Diaries with Oga Chemek TV. I am not a streamer. I am not a live streamer. I am an actor, a producer. I create short, relatable horror movies that entertain. But I'm always coming here to interact with my community members. Because everyone on my channel, I do not see them as my followers. I see them as my community members. I see them as my own people. I see them as my own brothers. If you are connected to this live stream, you're my brother, you're my sister, you're my friend, you're my good friend, like Johnson, my good friend. Okay? So, if you have any question, drop it. We're going to trash it out. We have a lot of experienced people, experienced married people in this comment section. People in relationship, people that are married. We're going to trash your question before I ask my own and we'll call it a day. How are you, Lumumba? How are you, Lumumba? Lumumba. I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? Okay, Jacob, I'm glad your question was answered. Do not forget to subscribe so that you don't miss this live stream. Tomorrow is another session. By this time, Mr. Johnson, come and answer this question. This question is bigger than me. Oba Grace said, I have a question. Can any marriage exist without little quarrel? This is huge. Can any marriage exist without little quarrel? No. Somebody said no. Mr. Johnson, what do you have to say about that? If there is a marriage without quarrel, it means you guys are living in pretense. That is what it means. Okay, if I love you, yes, I think a little quarrel is always good. Yes, for me, from my own opinion, if you're in a marriage or in a relationship with someone and he or she doesn't quarrel you, it means they're hiding their true identities. Even in relationship, friendship, there's a difference between little quarrel and ups and downs. Mr. Johnson, I think you're more experienced in marriage activities. I think you have to answer the question. He said, so couples need to have ups and downs. She says she's confused. From my own point of view, I feel quarrels are not bad, but it becomes toxic when it happens often. Everything turns to quarrel. Everything turns to quarrel. Yes, snowy night. I'm in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. Yes, I'm a Nigerian. How about you? What country are you streaming from? I'm a Nigerian and I'm in Nigeria. What country are you streaming from? Oh, so cool. Thank you so much. How about you? Oba Grace. You say, so couples need to have United States. That's beautiful. What part of United States are you streaming from? What part of United States are you streaming from? What part of United States are you streaming from? North Carolina. Wow, beautiful. What is it by the time now in North Carolina? What is it by the time now in North Carolina? Could you tell us? Life will always have ups and downs. There's no avoiding it in marriage. It's frustrating, but with the right one, any quarrel can be forgotten. Wow. Johnson, maybe on our next relationship live stream, I'm going to be bringing Mr. Johnson up. He'll be one of our anchor on our next relationship live stream. North Carolina, I love that state. Wow, beautiful. North Carolina, that's beautiful. A big shout out to everyone from North Carolina. Snowy night. I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's cold right now. Wow. And it's hot here in Nigeria. Do you know, guys, currently in Nigeria, we have about, it's about 42 degree. The ambient temperature is about 42 degrees. And in some part of the world is cold. Isn't God beautiful? God made everything beautiful in its own way. Okay, so Mr. Johnson answered the question. I live in Michigan now and it's 2 degrees. Whoa. Whoa. And here is up to 42 degrees. Nigeria is hot. Especially this state is hot. It's hot. And this is the dry season in Nigeria. We have rainy season, we have dry season. It's 21 here. It means Michigan is colder than North Carolina. Okay, Mr. Johnson has agreed to be one of our anchor on the next relationship live stream. Okay, thank you for accepting that invite. That was for Johnson for accepting our invite to join me live again here on our next relationship session. By this time tomorrow, 9:30 p.m., 9:30 a.m. Nigerian time, we're going to have another episode of relationship section. Remember, this is Reality Diaries with Oga Chemek Tv. I'm a movie creator. I create short, relatable, and interesting movies. I only come here to interact with my community, to create awareness in relationship for those in relationship couples and intending couples, so that we wouldn't make mistakes of life. We will learn from each other, we interact with each other, we learn with people that are higher in experience than us. This is the way we can interact as a community. And I tell you guys, always visit this channel daily to interact on our posts. I make posts here daily. Check out our movies, watch our movies, share to your friends and family. You could buy you could go on a picnic with your family and open up this channel and watch a whole lot of movies. Let you guys stream the movies on this channel on your picnic. You could go on picnic with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your husband, each and anyone. Then open up this channel and use our movies for your cinemas. Okay, guys. I think it has been a wonderful moment with you guys, and at this moment, we're going to be calling it a day, and we are going to see again tomorrow on my live stream. Don't forget, Tuesday, a new movie is coming out on this channel. It's a horror and interesting love romantic movie. You are definitely going to love it. Okay? Make sure you join us here again tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. in the morning, Nigerian time. 9:30 a.m. in the morning, Nigerian time. Put up your notifications so that you don't miss out. Okay? Tomorrow is going to be another segment of the Reality Diaries with Oga Chemek TV. It has been a wonderful moment interacting with you guys. God bless each and everyone that joined this section. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button if you want to join tomorrow, so that you get notified when I go live. Hit on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that you receive notification when I release my movies and when I go live on this channel. Thank you so much for loving my videos. You could check out The Secret Room, episode 1, episode 2. You could check out The Street and the Cross is an action movie, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. You could check out Where Love Lies, a whole lot of movies. I have over 250 videos on this channel. You could check it out. I have a lot of short videos you could also watch with your loved ones, your family, and all that. Okay? Thank you so much. 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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Thank you, Lujeta. Please do well to subscribe. I love you guys. I love you guys. Bye-bye.